3, 2, 1, go.
Hey guys, it's your boy Logan. We're back for another driver interview. And today we have our third guest on the show. He's the driver of the 00 Chevy Camaro for Starcom Racing. And let's all give a nice warm welcome to Wacky frickin' Zachy, otherwise known
Hello.
as Zach.
Hello.
How's it going, Zach?
Oh, I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. We've also got our co-host on here tonight, Gunslinger, aka Isaac.
What's up, guys?
And to round off to start off our questions, I'm going to ask Zach, how long have you been in the AARL?
I joined the Xfinity series last year. And I joined the Cup series. I was subbing for everybody last season since nobody joined, and the owners decided to give me a spot in the playoffs. And this season is my first full-time season.
All right, that's pretty sweet. I think you're doing pretty good so far this season. I haven't had any problems with you.
No, he's definitely
That's
learned
good
a lot.
A lot.
Yes, a lot. Okay. So
have you enjoyed the AARL since joining? What's your experience with us so far?
It's a great bunch of young men.
young.
You say that like we ain't got Kenny Rogers up in this motherfucker
We
running
got
the
Santa
damn
Claus.
yeah, running the 77 or 78, whatever that car is.
Great
15
group
of Derek Cope.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what he should be running. All right.
Alrighty,
Back to business here.
Alrighty, so Zach, what is your favorite track across any racing spectrum?
You can't go wrong with Bristol, of course. Great racing.
Daggum right, it's Bristol, baby.
But one of my new favorites that popped up is the Roval. Except seeing Chase win every time, it's a good combination of road course and speedway.
So kind of like Daytona.
Well, that's a newcomer too.
Yeah, I like that Daytona road course. That was actually a really entertaining race yesterday.
The one last year was pretty boring, but this one was actually pretty good. I think because
low downforce, high horsepower,
and they actually know how to drive it now. They're not scared.
Made it really interesting when Chase Elliott spun.
Yeah.
That kind of sealed his fate, though.
I was jumping up and down when he spun out.
Yeah, I was pretty happy myself. I'm not a Golden Boy fan.
I was pretty happy seeing Chase Briscoe up in second with no power steering.
And his hood over top of his car.
Not yet, but it was close. Here's the thing, that was technically legal. He didn't have to come in, but they were going to black flag him anyway.
See, I don't see how they could black flag him for that when it was still technically attached.
It was still technically attached and was not obstructing his view, but it was just the danger of it flying off. Because of the high speeds.
I guess. But what would Dell do? I mean, come on.
Well, I would say something, but we're being recorded, so the dark jokes will have to wait.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. We'll get canceled.
We think copyright is bad.
Yeah, we'll get canceled.
Alrighty.
Copyright ain't even the word for that.
Alrighty.
All right. Second time. All right, actually third question. If you had to choose between three drivers that you've always looked up to, who would they be, Zach?
Like my favorite, or just like looked up to in general?
Yeah, you just looked up to in general. It don't have to be your favorite right now. Just over your watching career, I guess you could say.
I always looked up to Kyle Busch. He's a winner in the sport. And Jimmy Johnson as well. You can't go wrong with 7 world championships and 5 in a row, or however many he got in a row. And
yeah, for sure.
And you can never go wrong with like a guy like Tony Stewart. He's got a bunch of championships and his attitude is amazing.
That's for sure, man. Those are 3 pretty solid drivers. I'm not a big KFB fan myself, but I respect the guy.
You have
Definitely.
to.
Yeah.
He's a solid driver.
It took a while for him to gain respect, but once he kind of calmed down and all that, he got.
Well, it's kind of like Kurt early in his years.
Well, yeah.
You know.
And same way with Tony too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early in their careers, they were real hotheads. Didn't know how to control themselves, but over time, I've learned to respect them.
Alrighty, here's the next question. WachieZachie, where are you from?
I'm from Ohio. Outside of Akron, Ohio, where LeBron James was born.
So you're from the state that really sucks at football.
We're pretty good at football now.
Well, in college. Not much in
We made the national champ.
I said college.
Yeah, but the Browns made the playoffs this year.
Yeah, but the Bengals also suck.
Yeah, but
who cares about the Bengals?
I do.
I mean, I'd rather see the Bengals win than the Browns. But I'm a Steelers fan, so really, I wish neither one of them would win.
I mean, the Bengals have been good. We're good the past couple years, but
the Browns and the Bengals both beat the Titans this year, so I can't really talk.
But and then if you can beat an 12-0 team, however it was, both of them, you look pretty solid.
That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So our next question. Yeah. Next question. Just a second, please.
Okay.
Uno momento. All right. Next question. Besides being a professional race car driver, what would your dream job be?
I haven't really thought about that.
Well, you better get to thinking because, you're on the clock, sir.
Yeah, I mean, we ain't got all day. And you're not far from having to make that decision.
I wouldn't mind working at being a UPS driver.
Yeah,
delivering packages.
Cool. That'd be pretty fun.
Not gonna lie, that's the first I've heard somebody say UPS driver.
What can Brown do for you?
True.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid answer.
Yeah, it's just I've never heard that before from anybody.
Yeah, that was off the wall. I wouldn't expect that, but that wouldn't be a bad career for sure.
No, they make pretty good money, at least around here. They do.
Yeah, they do around that
Ohio,
too.
But
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
FedEx drivers make really good money here too.
Yeah, but FedEx destroys your packages.
Yeah, that's true.
Alrighty, Zach. I know that I don't know very well if you watch a lot of shows or not, but what show are you currently binge watching?
I'm not too big of a TV watcher, but I love the show Finding Bigfoot. They find Bigfoot.
Sounds like fun.
Pretty self-explanatory.
They haven't found him yet, but they're close.
Well, yeah, what happens when they find him? Does the show end?
The show ends.
Oh, the show ended 3 years ago. They made a sequel recently, and I just finished and watching it twice, and it's pretty good.
It literally sounds like that show, Finding Hitler, that the History Channel released a couple years ago.
Did they ever find Hitler?
Well, they think they found where he escaped to, and then they made a sequel just 2 months ago, talking about how the Nazis were planning to put nukes in the United States.
Did you see where they detained that guy that's 95 years old?
Oh yeah, in Tennessee. They deported him is what happened.
Yeah. They sent him back to Germany.
And the dude's been living there for
since the 50s.
Since for 60 years. Like,
Yeah.
you can't deport a guy that's been living here.
Yeah, he's been here that long.
And he became an American citizen. You know, it's like, what? Or not? Yeah, he became an American citizen.
Yeah.
Like, you can't deport him because of that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
it's a little late to deport him now. I mean, if he
right?
had
I mean,
any
he's
sort of
90.
if he had any sort of bad plans as a Nazi man, I think that he'd already
Well, he was just
took care of that.
Well, he was like a concentration camp guard,
Yeah.
I think. But like, just so the viewers know, I'm not condoning anything. But like, a lot of them guys were only 16 to 18 years old. They were pretty much forced to do it.
Yeah,
They
I
didn't
mean, it
do
was
it
pretty
on their
much either
own.
join. It's pretty much either
it was-
you join or you get put in the concentration camp.
Yeah, and
Pretty much.
Or it was go work in a factory or go be in the army. Which one would you choose? Either way, you're going to end up probably dying
Yeah, exactly.
because they were bombing factories, so you didn't really have a choice.
Yeah, that whole period of history is really messed up.
Yeah. Righty. Let's get off that topic and on to the next question.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Zach. Let's see.
You can leave off the back half because he's not old enough yet.
So, what's your favorite beverage?
You can never go wrong with water, but my favorite soda is Dr. Pepper.
Smart man.
Oh, okay.
You can never go wrong with a old root beer now and then.
You can have the root beer. I'm not a big root beer guy myself.
I'm pretty simple.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with the water. That's for sure.
I mean, water keeps you alive.
Yeah, keeps you thriving.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, Zach. What is your all-time favorite paint scheme, and what is your favorite paint scheme from this season?
There's not too many new paint schemes. My favorite paint scheme this season is probably Kyle Busch's Interstate Battery. It's my favorite last season, and there's not too much to show for.
Yeah, that's a sharp scheme.
Yeah, they finally got rid of the zebra.
Yeah, I like this one better.
One of my favorites of all time. I liked Ryan Blaney's sticky scheme last year, and I've always been a fan of the PPG schemes on all the Penske cars.
Yeah, his PPG, the Penske PPG cars were solid.
Still are.
Yeah, and Cindric just ran it yesterday or Saturday or whenever.
I think Brad's running it sometime this year too, also.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting maybe a little bit of an older answer, but I forgot you're very much significantly younger than most of us.
If you want an older answer, I liked Kyle Busch's crispy scheme from 2015. That's a pretty solid one, I'd say.
Well, I was gonna say that's not really old, but that was 6 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while now.
It doesn't feel like that long ago.
No, not at all.
I mean, daggone, it just feels like yesterday. Mark Martin won his last race.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like yesterday that Kenseth was announced to the 20.
Feels just like yesterday. Kenseth won the daggone championship.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Alrighty.
All right, enough about me getting old here. So Zach, are you a big diecast collector? And if you are, what's your favorite or most pricey diecast that you own?
I'm a pretty big diecast collector.
He has an Instagram page.
As Gunslinger would know, I'm Ohio Diecast. I'm pretty famous. I got two followers.
Is that right?
He's got me and Shane.
I got but one of my favorite diecasts is Kyle Busch's Homestead win from 2015, and I really Eric Jones's Clash win with all the damage.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sweet diecast. I'm sure.
He's got one diecast I really want, but won't sell it to me.
You haven't asked.
Yeah, I did. The 2017 Coke 400.
Oh, Eric Jones?
No, it's Stenhouse.
That's color chrome, I think.
Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure. That's why I was asking. I can't find it nowhere.
I got it on eBay from Plan B sales. It was like $20
Jeez.
because nobody wanted it.
They got the regular version on Plan B, and it's like an autograph, and it's still like $60.
It was like one of the bids, and I bid on it, and nobody else wanted it.
I say they start them bids low.
Yeah,
It's
Plan B's really cool, man.
Yeah, they did that. I think. Yeah, but I remember that because they did it like right after the 2018 Coke 400 when Ricky caused the big one. Everybody hated him for months.
Ricky always causes directs.
Well, he hasn't so far in about a
Hey,
year.
not this year. Not this year.
And not last year,
Seabell
really.
cost it this year.
He ain't caused a super speedway wreck since I think that race.
It's Logano or Stenhouse.
It's always Seabell now.
Yeah.
It was Logano at the end of the race. Or Brad wanted to.
Right.
Combination of both.
Alrighty. Let's get on to the very last question here. Who are you currently rooting for in the top 3 NASCAR National Series? That's Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup.
My favorite Cup drivers gotta be Ryan Blaney and Kyle Busch, and someone very low under the radar right now is Quinn Houff. He's a pretty solid driver. The Xfinity series, I'd say my favorite for a while now has been Justin Allgaier. He's gonna be gone in a few years, so another one of my favorites in the Xfinity series is Harrison Burton. And in the Truck series, Ben Rhodes, 2-time winner this season. I met him a couple years ago. He gave me his hood, and ever since that time, I've been a fan.
Wait.
Ain't he from Ohio?
Yeah, their shop's in Ohio.
Well, I know Thor Sports in Ohio, but I'm talking about him. Wait, no, he's from
He's from
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Well, that's right under Ohio. Kinda.
Yeah.
Well, it's Louisville, and that's like by Cincinnati, so it's pretty close.
That's basically Louisville's
No, I mean,
basically.
that's like right there.
Yeah. Kentucky's basically Maryland, Ohio, Indiana, and Tennessee. Kentucky's just basically everything but its own.
With our Kansas culture.
Literally, the only place that's like that people call Kentucky is like Harlan and around them areas. That's
coal country.
Yeah,
coal country.
Yeah, coal country.
Redneck country.
Okay.
But yeah. So you got anything else you want to say before we end this? Just watch what
remember,
you say. This is going on YouTube, so
just remember when you're racing and you can't happen to find any speed, just find your inner real speed and get going.
That's it. That's what I like to hear right there.
Great motivation. Now it's time for you to take some of your own advice.
Hey, I've been a consistent driver this year.
Yes, you have actually. You're. I think you're what, top 5 in the points.
I'm second past the drivers that have wins.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yep.
Alrighty, well, this is where we're going to end the interview here. Thank you, Zach, for coming on.
I don't have a choice.
Well, yeah, you're right. You really didn't have a choice. You would definitely get fined. Definitely.
Probably got cost some points, but it's whatever.
Yeah, we're kind of making it mandatory. Negative 80,000 points if you don't come on.
So does that mean we gotta interview you, or else you're gonna lose your job?
No, because I'm the one running this.
Yeah, but you got but I've been told that you're a co-host. So
I'm not a co-host.
You were the co-host for this interview, sir.
Well, yeah, for this interview because I let my
Yeah.
co-host take the lead here.
Yeah, the co-host can host the co-host.
Oh God, Logan, is that what's gonna happen?
I'm gonna host you one night. We gotta interview you.
Alrighty, well, thank you, Zach, for coming on.
Yeah,
And
thanks
come
for
back
coming on, Zach.
and make sure to tune in next week for whoever we interview then.
There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house.
I said certified free, 7 days a week. Wet, make that game weak.